In this video, I'm going to be showing you different ways of researching interests for Facebook and Instagram. Now, if you watched the first video, which I really recommend you watch, because that's how you're going to get the best value out of my audience targeting technique. If you watch the first video, you would learn about interest groupings and how to split your interests so that you can easily scale your ads and also test. So this is how you are going to be able to populate your interest groups to get the interest you want to use for either Facebook or Instagram. And believe me, it is pure gold right here, because these are the techniques I've been using to find interest for popular niches, for non-popular ones, and I've been using it for the last 8 years, and I've gotten super amazing results for myself and my clients. So let's get started. I'm going to pick each of them one after the other and actually show you how to use them in practice. I'm just going to use one niche because I don't want this video to be extremely long. So I'm just going to use digital marketing for this example. So for the first one, which is through the default Facebook suggestion feature. Now this works for both Facebook and Instagram. Most of the things I'm going to show you works for both of them. So you create an ad. I'm just creating a demo ad. Go to the ad set level, which is where we set up our audience targeting. We'll scroll down and switch to original audience option. Use original audience. Okay, so when you get here, right, I said the first style is to use the suggestion feature where you just enter a seed keyword. So as you can see, you cannot click on suggestion from the beginning. So what you want to do is type the seed keyword for your industry. For example, I said I was going to use digital marketing. If I enter digital marketing, I'm going to start seeing options. Okay, so digital marketing strategy, and to the right, you can see the audience size. Digital marketing strategies, digital marketing vocational training, digital activities, multiple digital activities. Now, I mean, you are supposed to pick the ones that are relevant to you and then type them out. So once you enter the first one, I'm just going to click enter. I'm going to select it, sorry. That's this first one. Then you'll be able to see the suggestions feature. So if you click on it, you're now going to see other things related. When you watch the video demo where I am doing the research for some niches, you're going to understand this better. Like, you're going to see me use it for multiple different interest groups. Let's try something else quickly. Let's say I sell solar panels, for example. Let's see what pops up. Solar installer makes sense. Solar consultant, solar energy. I'll probably want to select solar installer actually and click on suggestion and see solar power, solar energy, renewable energy, because people that are interested in these will most definitely be interested in my product, in my solar product. You can see sun power, solar lamp, sun power employer. I guess that's a company. So that's a good option to select if you want to look for companies. I'll click on suggestions, see if I can see more. First Solar is another one. So, I mean, these are already companies, and that's like an interest group you can go for. So that's the first option, using seed keywords. There's a second option, which, I mean, I don't really use it that much, but it bears mentioning. I mostly use it when I'm doing search engine optimization, and you do that during your research. So take, for example, I'm trying to use Google's search suggestion feature. Let's say, for example, I'm going to open Google to make this easy, and then I can type digital marketing and then A. So I'm going to see digital marketing agency, ads, agency, and e-commerce. I can do B, blogs, benefit books. So basically keyword research ideas, and something similar also works for Facebook, but doesn't work as well. And I'm going to show you that digital marketing. But I mean, you can definitely get some interesting options that might not have popped up by default. So let's just quickly run through it and see. Digital marketing A, Facebook access, older device, Facebook page admins. I'm pretty sure I saw this already. Facebook access, Facebook Lights app users. Let's try B. See, similar things, we'll try C, D, E. So that's pretty much it. So you keep running through it and you can potentially see some interesting things that, oh, check this out, all creators. Most likely, whatever it is I'm selling, since I'm trying to target digital marketing niche, all creators is definitely something that I'll most likely want to target. In fact, I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before, and it's definitely an option I'm going to use. I'm definitely going to use this as one of my targeting options. So that's the second method. The third method is using the browse feature. Now, this is something that I recommend you do at least once to learn what is possible. Personally, I took my time, I clicked on browse, and I went through all of them. You're not going to see every single possible option, but you're going to see things that are going to click in your head and you'll be like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. I can use this. So for example, I start with demographics. I can see education. I can drill down to see education level. I can scroll down financials. I want to see the financials. What's the income level? This only works for US. Life events, maybe it's an anniversary. This makes a lot of sense if you're doing maybe you sell like gifts or something. You help people package gifts, or even something like a baker, for example, can decide to use this and you're like, got a great day or a memorable occasion coming up, patronize us, away from family, away from hometown. Interestingly, these two are going to pop up somewhere in this. This was something that popped up for me, which was amusing. I'm going to assume it's around the time I traveled to India, I had like surgeries and stuff. So birthdays, friends of, long distance relationship, that's hilarious, newly engaged, newlyweds, all of these are great for people selling baby related products, marriage, those type of things. We have parents, relationships, work. Then you can come to interest, also the general interest that you already know. Business and industry, I can check all of these out. Banking, oh, it has a drop down. And you manually go through every single one of them. You come to behaviors, you check it out also. So that's how to use the third option. I recommend you actually do this so you can see what it looks like. Number 4, you can use Google to break down interest groups. And I did that in subsequent videos where I'll be like, okay, top, let's say one of the options I want to go for is, top digital marketing companies. I might come here and be like, top, oh, that's one of the ones I searched for before, top digital marketing blogs. So, I can see Social Media Examiner. I can go back to check, is Media Examiner going to pop up? Social Media Examiner. So they popped up, right? They popped up as an interest and then as an employee or employer, sorry. So I can see Social Media Examiner. I can go back to check, is Media Examiner going to pop up? Social Media Examiner. So they popped up, right? They popped up as an interest and then as an employee or employer, sorry. So I'm actually going to select both of them. Oh, sorry. Examiner. Wonderful. Then I'll click on suggestion and see some other interesting ones. So you can see that it's not even just about using a single one of them, right? You can use multiple together at the same time, depending. So I've already gotten something interesting, right? Moz definitely showed up. I believe Buffer showed up. I don't know if Neil Patel is going to show up because at the point they removed a lot of people's names. Oh, it did pop up, Neil Patel. So, that's an option. Click on suggestion, you start seeing other people like Gary Vee and the rest. So wonderful stuff, wonderful stuff. Number 5 is using AI. Now, this one it's kind of like a hit or miss, pretty much almost similar to using Google, because when you use Google, some of them are simply just not going to pop up for one reason or the other, maybe because Facebook has removed them. So depending on the niche, you might not even find anything at all. So same thing with using AI, but when you use AI, at least it gives you an idea of what to search for. So let me show you an example. This is ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT. You can use BARD, that's bard.google.com. It's free. You can use cloud.ai. Any of them works. They all do roughly the same thing. So I'll do something like, I am selling a digital marketing course. I need Facebook targeting options for it. It's super basic, right? Oh, so I made a mistake. I just said I need Facebook targeting options. So it's telling me, depending on demographic, you should target a specific age range and gender, which is what I always tell people. Then they also mention targeting education level, which I tend to skip. Then you can target job titles and industries. Remember, we saw job titles and industries as part of the things that we looked at when we used browse. Let me see, was it under behavior or demographic? Yes. There was one, business, if I remember correctly. Was it work? It wasn't work, maybe it's interest. Business. Yeah, this one. Then there's job title, which is the demographic parts. Work, yeah, job title. So you can click on job title and search for job titles. Then custom audience, lookalike audience. I made a mistake in my original prompt. I should have said Facebook interest targeting options. Sometimes you have to edit your prompt. So they said I should target digital marketing professionals. Let's see if that pops up. Yeah, as I told you, it's kind of like a hit or miss. So that did not work out. But small business owners definitely exist. Entrepreneurs definitely exist. E-commerce businesses, it doesn't particularly exist that way. But let me see what I can. E-commerce. So you can see e-commerce.